Hello everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Sunday, March 6, 2022. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for the Sunday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. So excited to get there with you guys. Once we get to 4,000 subscribers, we'll be doing our parlay giveaway. So really pumped up about that. Be sure to check out our community Discord page as well. There'll be a link in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So you'll see this beautiful list of all of our Straight Fire MVPs here running beside me. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a link down below in the comment section. There'll be a link in the description, and there's also a join button down below. You can access it through all 3 of those means. And I'll tell you, it works best on a desktop. It's a little finicky sometimes with phones, but really it's just a great way to support the stream, guys, and what we do here at the channel. I appreciate you all. Alright, now we're going to hop into our results from the previous episode. So, it was not our best stuff. We went 1-2. We were able to cash the Terry Rozier over 31.5 PRAs there for the Hornets. We cashed that easily there in the third quarter. We missed on the Jaren Jackson over 16.5 points. He ends up finishing with 13 in a complete blowout of a game. Honestly, didn't get the minutes in the first half I was expecting. Only got 12 minutes in the first half, and that was, I think, the most disappointing part about the bet. He ended up actually playing a decent bit in the fourth quarter, so it really wasn't as much due to the blowout as it was, just the way the coach structured the minutes, which not a lot we could do about that. Then we missed on the 76ers money line. That one was just doomed from the beginning, guys. Not from the beginning. It was doomed from when the news about Harden came out. So we got news midday that James Harden wasn't going to play. And obviously that absolutely killed our bet. And then all the injuries we had on the Heat, all 4 of those guys that were listed as questionable, game time decisions, all ended up playing. So really nasty stuff, really on both fronts there. And the 76ers still were able to hang with them. They were only down by 2 after the end of the third quarter, but couldn't hold on and ended up losing. So what can you do? We're going to get after it today, though, guys. We're going to get this 3-0. Let's get right into our picks. And number 1, we are going with CJ McCollum over 33.5 PRAs here for the New Orleans Pelicans at minus 118 odds. So McCollum here is drawn a great matchup here with the Denver Nuggets, who allow the 4th most points, the 9th most assists, and the 7th most rebounds to point guards. So what do we have there? We have what we like to call the trifecta. We have weaknesses in all 3 categories here for the Nuggets. They do not defend point guards well. They don't box out point guards well. Like I said, they allow a lot of rebounds, a lot of assists, and a lot of points. So we'd love to see that. McCollum here playing point right now for the Pelicans. It's kind of a weird lineup that they have. They have McCollum, Ingram, Jackson Hayes, Herb Jones, and Valanciunas obviously there. So McCollum playing a lot of point, and he's been doing a very good job of it. Racking up a lot of assists, scoring the ball well as he always does. He's been very, very efficient since he's joined the Pelicans. He's 5 out of his last 8 to this line with a hook, and he also had another game where he had 32. So he's been right there every single time, just about. And right here in a very good matchup, in a plus matchup for him, this just puts it up over the top. And since he's been acquired by the New Orleans Pelicans, he has a usage rate of 27.6, which is up on the season for him. He was floating around 26% when he was in Portland. So his usage rate has gone up quite a bit here with the Pelicans. And he's really played well. He's really fit in well. The Pelicans have looked great with him. They blew the Jazz out so bad the other day it cost me a bet on Gobert. We took the Gobert rebound line. And, the Pelicans destroyed him by so much that, we couldn't cash that bet. So hopefully this game doesn't get too far out of hand. The Pelicans don't really blow the doors off. That shouldn't happen on a consistent basis, but right now the Pelicans have been beating a lot of teams by a lot of points. This is going to be on the road here in Denver, so this shouldn't be a complete wipe. At least I hope not. I hope it's moderately close, because we don't want McCollum's minutes getting hurt. Denver here recently, though, versus point guards, has given up, a decent bit of PRAs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 41. De'Aaron Fox had 41. Stephen Curry had 34. Fred VanVleet, 35. And even Marcus Smart with 34. That's 5 of the last 9 games lines for those point guards. So, overall, the Nuggets do struggle against point guards. I think this is a great spot here for McCollum. McCollum's had, recent success here as well versus the Nuggets, putting up 38 PRAs in his last game versus the Nuggets. And he had a completely different role in Portland. He wasn't really looking to pass or rebound the ball quite as much. His other 2 in the last 3 versus the Nuggets while he was in Portland, he had 25 and 31. Still pretty close though with the 31. Like I said, his role is definitely a little bit different here in the Pelicans. He's relied upon more. He's relied upon more also to pass the basketball. So, and he's been very good doing so. So, love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. CJ McCollum over 33.5 PRAs here for the New Orleans Pelicans at -118 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're rolling with the Cleveland Cavaliers. -4.5 spread here versus the Toronto Raptors at -108 odds. So the Cavaliers here have won the last 2 meetings here in this series. They've won 3 of the last 5 versus Toronto overall. They've won 2 of the last 3 games in Cleveland as well, winning those games by 45 and 11 points. 45 coming here this season, so it's obviously very solid. They completely dominated the Raptors. And, coming into this game, Cavaliers solid against the spread home team, 17-12-1 against the spread at home. Raptors also solid as well, 18-12-1 against the spread on the road. The big thing in this game is the injury situation here for the Raptors. Obviously, no Anunoby here for the Raptors for this game. Fred VanVleet also listed as questionable. So, obviously, would love to see if, VanVleet can't go. But even if he could go, I'm still very comfortable with the Cavs here. I think this is a great bounce-back spot for him against a team that's really been struggling lately. Raptors 2-7 in the last 9 games against the spread. 1-5 since the All-Star break, and they've had some really ugly losses. It's not just that they're 2-9, or rather 2-7 against the spread in the last 9. They've lost to the Pistons and the Magic at home. They lost by 30 apiece to the Hornets and the Hawks. So they've really looked terrible out of the gate here, and I'm not expecting it to get better against a very good Cavs team, who's also underperformed as well in the last 7 games. They're 1-6 against the spread as well in the last 7. They were very close the other night in Philly. They didn't cover that spread. They ended up losing by 8. I believe it was a 7.5 spread. So, and they were honestly in control a lot of that game. So just watching that game, I saw a lot of the things for the Cavaliers that I wanted to see, especially coming back home here against a team that's struggling. I think they really get it done in this spot. On the season, Cavaliers 4th in defensive efficiency. Raptors 11th in defensive efficiency. Cavaliers 18th in offensive efficiency. Raptors 16th in offensive efficiency. So, if the Raptors were right, and playing the way that they're capable of, I mean, they would be capable of keeping this game close. But like I said, not in this spot. Not with the injury situation starting to rack up here for the Raptors as well. Injuries for the Cavaliers don't hurt them in the same way that would hurt a team like the Raptors. The Cavs could go very deep. They've had this starting lineup that we're going to see today a lot of the season, with Garland, Okoro, Markkanen, Mobley, and Allen. Karis LeVert's an added piece, right? So him being out, him being injured really doesn't bother me that much because I know what the starting 5 is capable of. And even Rajon Rondo being out as well doesn't concern me now. We had Goodwin also rolling in off the bench. Very good bench here for the Cavs. Kevin Love, Goodwin, Stevens, like I said, they go pretty deep. So, love it there for our number 2 pick. Cleveland Cavaliers -4.5 spread here versus the Toronto Raptors at -108 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with Jay Crowder over 11.5 points here for the Phoenix Suns at -102 odds. So Jay Crowder is 5 out of his last 5 to this line. Now, we can hypothesize, why would that be? Well, we got injuries here stacking up for the Suns, guys. No Chris Paul, no Devin Booker, no Cam Johnson for this game. So, obviously, shots got to come from somewhere. And this is a great candidate here in Jay Crowder. Like I said, 5 out of his last 5 to this line. Expecting him to get even more shots than he's got. And this is a solid matchup for them as well. The Bucks allow the 8th most points to power forwards, and they also allow the most threes in the NBA. Now, why is that significant? Because more than half of Jay Crowder's shots come from the three-point line, at least in his last 4 games. So Jay Crowder loves to shoot the three. It's a very big part of his game. I'm expecting him to get some looks here. You could also look at his three-point line as well. I don't mind that. I just like his point line because I think regardless, wherever he gets the ball, they're going to need him to score today to hang with the Bucks. So, and this is a pretty low line where we can knock this out in the first half. We really could. That's really what I'm hoping that we do in this game. I hope we get this in the first half because this definitely could turn into a blowout, right? When they're missing that many pieces here for the Suns, it's going to be tough to stay with Middleton, Drew Holiday, and Giannis. Big three in for Milwaukee, so it's going to be very tough to stop them and keep up with them scoring the basketball. So Jay Crowder definitely needs to step up. Like I said, I love that it's such a low line. If it wasn't such a low line, I wouldn't probably be taking it because of the blowout potential. Like I said, I believe he could possibly get this done in the first half, which is really what I'm hoping for. Well, like I said, he's just been very solid. This is a great matchup. I remember watching the finals. Jay Crowder in the finals played very good against Milwaukee in the finals as well. He cashed this points line in 3 of his last 4 games in the NBA Finals, getting double digits in 5 of those 6 games. That's when everyone was healthy. So, overall, just 3 of his last 6 against the Bucks in the regular season to this line. But like I said, with all the absences that we do have, the volume's going to have to come from somewhere, and no better candidate here than Jay Crowder. So, love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, Jay Crowder over 11.5 points here for the Phoenix Suns at -102 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Can't wait to get there with you all. We're going to do our parlay giveaway once we get to 4,000, so really pumped up about that. Really want to get back on track today, guys. Really want to get this 3-0 sweep. I don't like 1 and 2 episodes, but at the end of the day, those shouldn't hurt you that bad. For me, they're really not. They don't end up being all that harmful, and they shouldn't be if you're playing. Make sure that you guys are playing your straights, because I've also had a lot of episodes where I've gone 3-1 lately, 2-1, 3-1s, 2-2s. If you're playing your straights, you shouldn't be getting hurt all that bad. So I definitely recommend doing so. You could definitely sprinkle the parlay. I do that as well, but make sure we're playing our straights too, because that's really where we're going to end up making money in the long run. So, quick couple of things I just wanted to say. We do have our new merchandise on our website now, so I figured I'd just show you guys this shirt because I had some people asking about it. So this is our We Love to See That shirt. Came out pretty good. I'm wearing a sample of one just to make sure I liked it. But it is up on our website now, where you can get that at straightfirepicks.com. Also, look into our Straightfire MVP program as well. Really a great way to support the stream as well there. Just $3.99 per month. You get a few added perks with that, emojis and stuff like that. And like I said, really just a great way to support the stream. Other than that, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys have a happy Sunday, a great rest of your Sunday. We're gonna cash out today. We're gonna get this 3-0. Let me know what you guys are playing in the comment section. And yeah, guys. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you back here tomorrow. Peace out.